Zakai never took a pause. He played all 40 minutes. Zakai Zeigler, after having a double-double, the first Tennessee points, assist, double-double in NCAA tournament history on Thursday, played all 40 minutes in that kind of game, as physical as it was, as hard-fought as it was on Saturday, applying the pressure that he did on defense. First Josiah, then you'll hear Rick Barnes with the follow-up. But Josiah-Jordan James talking about the impact, the play that Zakai Zeigler makes.
Yeah, there was one point, I don't know if it was in the first half or second half, Coach asked him, like, I was on the bench and Coach was like, are you good? And Zakai looked at him kind of crazy, like, yeah, of course I'm good. Like, why would you even ask me something like that? But like, he's just a superhero. Like, we obviously wouldn't be in this position without his leadership, his aggressiveness. He's, the engine that unites us, and we thrive off of him. And for him to play 40 minutes in a situation like this, I don't think he would want to have it any other way. And that's just a testament to how tough he is.
Rick, Josiah just told that story about you asking Zakai if he needed a break, him looking at you like you were a little crazy. Can you talk about that interaction and just what Zakai playing 40 minutes did for this team tonight?
Well, I will tell you this, probably the most, and the coaches have learned to say it to me in a certain way. They will say to me, hey, Coach, it's 12:15 on the clock or 16, 10, whatever. Do you think we should get Zakai out? And my answer is, I'll ask him. And I do. I mean, I look at him. He's an Iron Man, and he never takes himself out in practice, and believe me, we practice hard. And I asked him, I said, you good? You good? And I trust him. And even though he had a tough night shooting the ball, it's just the little things that he does out there. The one stat that was probably good for us, I think their guards turned it over 10 times, and we got 10 extra shots, but and the points off the turnovers was really probably the difference in the game, really. But his pressure defensively, but to answer that question, he was tired because they had a rim shot on that last possession down there, and he was the guy that didn't block out, and he knows I'm going to get him for it because we kept talking about we can't ever leave this tournament with somebody not blocking out, and we were fortunate they missed that follow-up there at the end.
Rick Barnes, so still has some coaching in him at the end. He's offering praise, and when you earn it, Rick will give it to you, but he still had some coaching to give Zakai about what to avoid in the next game. Zakai's, he's been remarkable, I think, in what he's done in the last 12 months. Josiah mentioning the position they're in. They were in the Sweet 16 a year ago without Zakai, but that run was probably going to come to an end not having him there. It was kind of remarkable they got to the Sweet 16 without Zakai. They're not there without him this time, and they definitely wouldn't have a chance to keep going without Zakai.
Yeah, it's funny, man, when you are in there playing and you try to avoid eye contact with your coach because you don't want him to try to take you out the game. And so I can imagine Zakai just not looking over at the bench because he doesn't want to come out. But Rick saying that he trusts him, and that's that relationship that you expect between a point guard and a head coach and a quarterback. So Zakai, this is not the first time he's played 40 minutes or 39, 38 minutes. He's used to playing a high-volume amount of minutes, and he put so much pressure on the other team's guards, man. There was times when, like, the point guard didn't get the ball because he couldn't get it. And so someone else had to initiate the offense. And then when that guard tried to initiate the offense, it was further back. It was later in the shot clock, and Texas had to rush some shots. So Zakai, man, I'm telling you, he is one of the MVPs of this team. We know how important Dalton is, but Zakai is the one that makes everything go.
Yeah, and I know Zakai, he's gotten a ton of recognition. He's first-team All-SEC, SEC Defensive Player of the Year, and first-team All-Defense. But I still don't know that the story of what Zakai has had to overcome in the last 12 months to be in this position and perform the way he did all season long, plus what is required of him on the court and the role that he plays offensively and defensively, it's a remarkable accomplishment and story that is ongoing as they get ready for Creighton on Saturday.